When people think of Lancashire and the folklore tales that come with it, most people go to Pendle Hill and the witches. But today, we're a few miles south of that at Rossendale. Rossendale has its own share of folklore as anywhere else in the country. Today, we're looking at 5 tales. From witches to haunted train lines. These tales are tales hidden in the hills of Lancashire.
Welcome to Mysterious Lore. The Ghost of Tor View.
Tor View here in Haslingden had a story of a ghost of a young girl from the Victorian eras who is reported to stand on the stairs and look out the window in a depressed sort of manner. Apparently stories go that she was a young girl in Victorian clothing, and in the time that she lived there she was stood up never to marry by her then fiancé. Unfortunately, she died not long after, a single girl, and is said to haunt the house, waiting to meet her love. For decades, witnesses have reported seeing the ghostly figure, of seeing doors opening slightly, of hearing footsteps going up and down the stairs while no one is about. The story is not vicious, just a lonely girl looking for someone.
Lumb Hall.
Lumb Hall has been known to have many stories of eerie voices that have no body, footsteps when nobody's around. Residents believe that the building was built on thin ground in a spiritual sense, and this is how these voices are coming through. People have witnessed cold snaps, even in the height of summer. They'll be walking, enjoying the sun, and the next minute they'll have a cold breeze wrap around them and then disappear, as though an unseen force is giving them a tale that they're here and a hug.
The Phantom Dogs of Green Lane.
Many stories across northern England and Lancashire have a tale of a phantom dog. Rossendale's no different, but maybe the story is. This story is a tale of 2 phantom dogs that can be seen walking along with people on a stroll at night, especially on a winter's evening. The tale goes that on a wintry evening, as people walk along this road, they can see in the peripheral vision 2 dogs walking with them, keeping to the same pace as they do. There's no sound of footsteps, there's no barking, just the movement of the 2 dogs. People say if they try to turn to see the dogs, they vanish. This is where it's different to other ones, because normally you have the sound of barking or phantom footsteps, not with this story. Witnesses describe the dogs not walking with the ground, kind of floating above it. In folklore, phantom dogs are never a good sign, and people have been reported with these dogs to have become holders of misfortune, with sickness, even death of a near one, all being put on them in the hours after seeing these phantoms.
The ghost train of Rossendale.
Rossendale Valley was transformed during the Industrial Revolution, and a lot of the area was carved out for train lines. Today, the trains are no longer working for the main line. However, when they were first introduced, they didn't last long, and the train lines were all ripped up around the area. People started hearing phantom trains, whistles, and the sound of trains running along the track, even though the track was no longer there. In some parts, as here, the track was saved and replaced. However, in the areas where the trains no longer go, the phantom trains are still in existence. Yeah. Some hear the sound of the train still coming along the track. Some see people waiting at invisible platforms. Others have the sound of the whistle through the trees and the light in the fog. Nowadays, apart from the East Lancs Railway where we are at the moment, the rest of the Rossendale's lines are no more. And folklore suggests that the sightings were from the hard work and the energy. Many people died creating railways and operating them. Could this be the energy that's been left behind, fueling the sightings?
The Rossendale Wizard.
Back in the years before electricity and telephones and all the internet and things nowadays, there was a story of a man known as the Rossendale Wizard. This man was accused of cursing the local farms. He would make animals sick. He would make buildings crumble, all with just a glance. The villagers around Rossendale all get clubbed together to do a ritual to free the area of this cunning man. The evening of the ritual, there was a huge thunderstorm, and the following morning he was found dead. After that, all the mysterious crops dying, the animals disappearing, all the mysterious events of the crops wilting, the animals dying, and all the other happenings just seemed to vanish overnight. Was it him, or was it just a case of misidentity? Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you've been to any of these places and have your own experiences, or there's somewhere that you'd like us to go and tell a story of, leave it in the comments and we can have a look at it. Thank you.